Well, good evening, Truck and Tractor Pull fans.
Hello,
Kendra, how are
hello.
you? How are you, Kendra?
Made it by the skin of my teeth.
Yes, you did. Kendra was MIA. Hi, Mikey Walker. How are you?
Hey, Mike. Lynn's
Mikey.
in here.
Cole, Lynn, everybody's in here. We'll slowly start climbing. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up button, or as some people say, button, which drives me crazy. But anyway, and it's free. Tell your friends about us. We post videos every day. Today we posted the Super Pro uh, tractor class from Buck. And now I believe Darren Olden had a birthday this past week, and I was
Oh,
feeling
yeah,
old
he
till I
did.
seen how old he was, so I feel a little better now. I'm just kidding, Darren. and and Dave Moore Motorsports, happy birthday today. So if you have birthdays or events or anything you want this or spoken about on here, just let us know. But anyway, easy show tonight. No guests as usual. I've been so busy to try to get somebody on the phone or cornered in the
Mhm.
pits or whatever. But the thing is, I like to have a whole hour to go over stuff with a guest, and I really don't want to go into hour and a half shows. So, uh, from time to time, if we get another rainout weekend like we had a couple weeks ago, it'd be a lot of people like the video stuff. So we just do the video stuff, which we will be doing tonight once we're done results and upcoming pools. We got about 30 to 31 minutes worth of video, and that's going to be from the June 12th Buck event this past Saturday, the 466 Hot Farm from the Buck. Then we're going to do a pretty cool little super street 4x4 truck class from Dunbar, Pennsylvania. Tanner and Ty from Ty's Super
Super
Shots went out.
shots, yeah.
Super Shots went out there, and for Richard Love and Full Pool Productions, and it's a pretty nice little event. And the third video, we're going to have three tonight. The third video will be the session 2 from May 22nd at Benson, the Unlimited Superstock class.
Oh, my.
I I thought I showed that before, but I guess I didn't. I hope I didn't. If not, we're
I
watching
think
it
we
again.
watched night one of it.
Okay, but yeah, that class is definitely one to watch, especially the winner. And it was a smoker tractor. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and let Kendra. She was pretty busy in Harrisonburg, I do believe.
We
So
were
take it
very
away.
busy in Harrisonburg. As you guys all know, since we were on here on Friday night, the Friday night show at Harrisonburg was canceled. So they decided to run the Friday night show on track one and the Saturday night show on track two.
Ooh, that was a good show.
So yeah, so there was a total of 24 classes that hooked that evening. So
You know,
um,
your camera froze. It was a really funny face, but it's working again now. It was really funny.
um, so like I said, we had 24 classes down there. I did not get any of the results from they were lawnmowers, but they also, it was kind of interesting. They were almost like these go-kart, like really low to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the crotch rocket engines on them.
Yes, probably Shenandoah Valley Pullers.
Sure. I
Yep.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was busy enough with the interstate side of things,
Mm-hmm.
collecting registration money and all that kind of stuff. So I saw it happening, but wasn't able to pay attention to the details.
I'm
Here
just
we go.
waving at people. Just waving.
Oh,
Hi, Dave.
okay. So to save time and so we can get to those awesome videos coming up, I'm just going to read the top 3 of all the non-interstate classes, and then we'll go over all the interstate classes after. So the top 3 in the 13,000 farm stock, and they had a pile of them there. Looks like at least 12, I would say. First place went to Corey Hutchins with a 1066 IH, going 274.37. Second place went to Brian Colmer out of Shenandoah, Virginia. I do not have a funny face.
See
I'm a
Fred.
funny person.
See Fred Hope's on here tonight. Hi,
Hey,
Fred.
Fred. Yeah. Um, Brian Colmer from Shenandoah took second place, and third place went to Stephen Bottenfield out of Fairfield at 262 and 94. They also ran a 9,000-pound hot stock class, or farm stock. First place went to Dean Jones out of Edinburgh at 3:57.40. Second place, right behind him, was Billy Green out of Woodstock at 3:49.94. And third place went to Daniel Hawkins out of Woodstock at 2:84.43. Then we had a 8,000 hot street diesel truck class, and first place, when I say blew them out of the water, did I just freeze again?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I just like seeing you scramble.
Oh. Well, I didn't go through and put these in fancy order like I did all my others, so I'm trying to talk and read at the same time.
Oh my. Two things at once.
It could get dangerous, people. First place went to Bubby Palm with an 06 Dodge at 356 feet and 40.45. And he was gone. Like, nothing behind him. They had to shut him down. Second place went to Lee Harper out of Woodstock at 335.89. And third place went to Austin Armstrong at 323.21.
What was the specific name for that class?
A 8,000-pound hot street.
Okay. You use the word hot, you're okay.
Yeah. So you had everything from trucks with weight boxes that looked like they might have been like a 2.6 smoothbore or 3.0 to the guys that just have a fancy tune and wanted to run in the hot street class. So you had quite an array, and
gotcha.
That Bubby, he looked like a superstar.
Superstar.
They also ran a 6,200 modified small block class. Only 3 vehicles in this one. So first place went to Timmy Simmons with the Heart Attack at 336.18. Second place went to Hunter Grimm with the Tinker Toy at 326.83. And third place went to Ricky Thompson. And I can't say the name of this truck because it has a bad word in it. It is not PG. 287.22. Then they ran, and I believe this was Dragon Motorsports class of the 12,000 Altered Farm. And first place went to Tommy Eppert with his Snorton Horse, which this tractor was actually down in Florida with us this winter at 317.25. Second place went to Jason Patterson out of Bridgewater, Virginia at 312.44. And third place went to Mark Lawson at 309.54. Then they ran a 6,200 modified truck class. First place went to Daryl Vess out of Millsboro, Virginia at 329.12. Second place went to William Wood. I can't read the name. I apologize. They typed something and then scratched it out and then scratched it out again. 328.43. And third place went to Scotty Harlow out of Harrisonburg with the American Pride at 326.42. And then we will get into our interstate classes. If I can get my fingers to work here. The first class that pulled for interstate was the 11,000 Hot Farm. We actually had 5 tractors show up, so that class is growing. Thankfully, the guys are getting everything put back together. First place went to Marshall Beidle with the Marshall Law tractor at 318.04. Second place went to Adam House on the Blue Boss at 315.81. Third place went to Josh Knight, who was piloting Randall Young's Hot Farm at 312.28. Fourth place went to Donnie Gokenauer with the Working Man Blues at 309.13. And fifth place went to Eric Evers, the only international in the class, at 286.84. The next interstate class to run was the 8,500 Mod Turbo. First place went to Vern Zerby on the Z unit at 317.63. Second place was Vern again on Dr. LZ at 310.83. Third place went to Steve Beckley at 308.38. Fourth place was Vern Zerby again on Double O's. They have it down wrong, and I almost said it wrong. Double OZ at 307.54. That would have been embarrassing. Fifth place went to Guy Gokenauer at 305.60. Sixth place went to Yankee on Papa Smurf at 3:04.82.
Also
Seventh,
known as Jason Malott.
yeah, Jason Malott. Who calls him Jason Malott besides his mother? No.
I do.
Seventh place went to Mark Miller on the Mighty Mouse at 3:02.46. Eighth place went to Dakota Grove driving the Antrim Tantrum at 2:91.81. Ninth place went to Jason Malott, aka Yankee, on Z Mistress at 2:89.96.
I hope your
10th place
face freezes on
rude.
your pants.
10th place went to Logan Smith on Moody Blue at 2:89.74. 11th place was Adam House on the Black and Blue at 2:46.41. And finally, rounding out the night was Adam House on Blue Unit. Only went 107.56 feet. He was definitely having, couldn't quite figure it out if it was water or fuel issues. So hopefully he gets that figured out before this weekend. And then the last class of the night was the 10,000 Pro Farm class. Taking the win taking the win was Adam House on Blue Force at 3:55.07.
So I'm sorry, but so did I, Mike. Now that you said something, but I'm comfortable. I've had a hard, long day. So yes, I'm out of uniform tonight.
Second place was Adam again on the Virginian at 3:49.97. Third place was Dwayne Sowers on the Blue Trifecta Ford at 3:48.96. Fourth place was Donnie Gokenauer with the Double Trouble at 3:43.83. Fifth place was Michael Norris with the Alice Chalmer, the other woman, at 3:43.70. Sixth place was Ivan Hessong with the Limestone Binder at 3:41.50. Seventh place was Adam Ritchie with the Pabst Blue Ribbon at 3:33. Eighth place was Tim Miller on the Amish Ingenuity at 3:30.76. Ninth was Bobby Shipe with Old Blue at 3:22. And then rounding out the night was Shandy Turner at 3:03.75. So that is Harrisonburg.
Wow. That's just one. Right?
Yeah, like I said, it was a long night in Harrisonburg.
Yeah, I bet.
And everybody who was at Shippensburg, which is the next event I'll cover, made sure to let me know that they were all home before my night even got started in Harrisonburg. Because I have really good friends.
Sometimes you just got to rub it in, believe me.
Yeah, exactly. So in Shippensburg, they were running 3 interstate classes, the 4,500 small blocks, the 7,800 mods, and the 7,700 light limited turbos. I do not know what order they ran them, so I'm just going to go down my list.
That works.
The first class we'll cover is the 4,500 small block class. Taking the win was Denny Stoner with Making Tracks at 3:05.44. Second place was Tyler Shives with the Bootlegger at 3:02.33. Third place was Austin Stoner with Analyze This at 3:02.19. Fourth place was Chris Utzi with One Bad Bow Tie at 2:99.34. Right behind him was Jared Stoner with his 1979 Ford at 2:99.13. Sixth place was Sam Hassler with the Junkyard Dog at 2:95. Seventh was Denny Shives with the Alcohol Abuse at 294.84. And right on his tail was Travis Utzi with the Stomper at 294.62. Ninth went to Ryan Varner with the Mountain Maniac at 290. 10th place went to Derek Dice with the Mopar Magic 2. And 11th was Bill Mills with the Bounty Hunter. And the next class we'll go over is the 7,700 Light Limiteds. Taking the win at his hometown track was Marty Smith with the Ford 9600 at 3:07.81. Second place went to his little brother, Matt Smokey Smith, with the Fast Forward at 3:03.19. Third place went to Ben Faraday Jr. with the Smokin' Red at 3:01.90. Fourth place went to Bradley Seal with his New Holland T7 at 299.4. Fifth place went to Perrin Bean with All About the Alice at 294.89. Sixth place went to Jason Weichel with the Unleashed at 293.18. Seventh place went to Shane Scott with the New Holland TM 130 at 290.32. 8th place went to Matt Dersham with the My Other Half at 281.20. 9th place went to Kenny Rippian with the Green Machine at 280.44. And unfortunately, Sue looks like she broke there on the line and didn't have a measurable distance. And then finally, the 7,800 modified class. And this class actually had a really close distance. First place and 7th place were separated by less than 10 feet.
Awesome.
So they were all really close. First place went to Kevin Stauffer with the Rough and Ready at 304.87. Second place went to Ricky Blizzard with, he is unaffordable, right? Yeah, barely affordable, at 300.88. Third place went to Nelson Egolf with the Tinker Toy at 299.58. Andy Forrester driving the Boss 9 went 296.10. Jason Michael with the Untamed went 296.04, so 0.06 feet separated 4th and 5th place. 6th place was Amber Blizzard with 294.08. And then Dale Forrester was actually behind the wheel of the Unstable of Ian Ericker, and he went 293.99. 8th place went to Rod Harnett at 287. And finally, rounding out the night was Andrew Smith at 243.57. And I am done with results. Hey, I did that in like 15 minutes.
I know.
That was a lot of talking.
I won't be able to top that, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So
we had good turnouts at both pools, which you cannot complain about at all. So
no, absolutely not. Like yeah. Puller numbers have been good. Fans been pretty good. So, It's time to go have fun again. But anyway, East Coast Pro Pulling, Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League. East Coast Pro Pulling was at the Buck Motorsports Park Saturday night, and had a nice turnout of vehicles, and a couple new ones, I guess. Well, at least one new 4-wheel drive truck, but we'll get to that. But we opened the night with the 9,500 pound super stock, 10,000 pound pro stock tractor class, and taking the win was Corey Hoyt at 353.06 on stress case. And I'm telling you, man, those Hoyt tractors are on a roll. They really are.
I got to see that run on Facebook on my way home, and I tell you what, it was impressive.
Yeah, it runs very well. And I'm telling you, second and third place,
no slouches either.
I don't want to tell you right now, there's a couple of deer there that are on it, man. I mean, on it. And second place, Tara Brittner. I got to get used to saying Brittner. Actually, I can say real quick, when I edited the class, actually, after I typed the results, I had to go back where I typed the puller's name in during the video. I had Tara Moore there instead of Tara Brittner, so I had to go back and change the name. But anyway, she was second at 330.52 on More Agitation. Third was Davey Moore, her brother, on One More Deer at 322.74. Fourth was Logan Hoyt on the Nutcase tractor. He's driven it a couple times, so 319.96 for fourth place. Fifth was Scott Becker, who's got the Light the Fire Alice Chalmers Super back out at 285.36. Sixth was Jeff Faust with the case pending reinstated at 272.51. Seventh was Ty Lautenslager. You all remember that tractor, Pumpkin Gone Wild. Unfortunately, at 92.92. Kevin the Windsor family was there. Kevin Windsor Jr. was slated to drive, and they couldn't get the tractor to start, and unfortunately it was scored as a broke.
Oh, man.
Actually a broke, so unfortunately for that crew. So they'll be back. I'm not sure what that post meant, Andy. Saturday was the third. But anyway, modified 4-wheel drive trucks. We had a brand new Supernatural from the Kramer family there. Beautiful truck. Very pretty truck. I actually have a picture of it. I posted Monday. I can't remember. Maybe it was Sunday. But, and no slouch. It runs very well. Nice field of trucks. Taking the win was Wayne Tapscott Sr. with the high anxiety Chevy at 325.52. Second was Billy Kramer on the team's the Contender Chevy at 325 even. Third was Will Hitchcock with the homewrecker Ford at 319.42. Fourth was Dan Savage with the Bad S Chevrolet at 317 even. Fifth was Wayne Tapscott II with the Tasmanian Terror 2 at 316.37. Let's see. I got a bunch of scribble here. Okay. John Dugan was sixth with the Damage Plan Ford at 309.79. Seventh was the new Supernatural Chevy driven by Billy Kramer at 305.20. Eighth was Dean Hitchcock with the Grounds for Divorce Ford. Interesting name. 299.389. Ninth was Todd Jarvis with the Wicked S10 Chevy, 296.47. 10th was Jimmy Moritz with the Unleashed Ford at 292.35. And that truck is for sale, folks. If you're looking to get into pulling, turnkey, there's a good Schmidt engine in it. I don't know what all the other goodies. I'm sure if you contact Jimmy Moritz on Facebook, there's an ad on there. Give him a shout. Truck is for sale, and he'll talk turkey with you and get that truck sold to you. So 11th place was Glenn Dugan with the White Horse at 291.43. 12th was Troy Nails with the Killing Time Chevy at 286.40. 13th, Linda Ziegler at 212.82 with the Iron Butterfly. 14th, and the final position was Wesley Keys with the Black Ice, the final chapter, having some electrical issues. It was scored a hook perk for them. So,
real quick, good to see you back in here, Logger John. We've been missing you.
Yes, absolutely.
And it looks like Andy meant it was the third time that Logan Hoyt had driven.
Oh, I got you. Thank you, Andy. Okay, let's see. Modified tractors. Taking the win. Never Satisfied of Jason McKenzie, the twin Hemi powered modified at 316.11. Second was Keith Wason with Super B at 297.24. Third was Ian Erica with Locked and Loaded, 265.76. That's a triple blown Chevy machine. Fourth, Dave Deku, Twin Allisons at 245.44. Yeah, we had some bouncing issues going on here from fifth on down. So Don Dean with the Plumber's Nightmare come all the way from Trafalgar, Indiana. Made a couple runs, ended up at 191.35. Sixth was Jason Brommer with the Here's Hopin' twin Dodge powered machine at 188.32. We don't like to brag about anybody, and I'm not bragging. Jason broke that tractor, and if anybody knows the history of that tractor, you don't break that tractor. But something happened, and that tractor actually faltered, unfortunately for the crew. So then I'm sure it's probably already fixed.
Yeah.
Seventh was Phil Jones with the Attitude Adjuster Triple Chevy at 187 even. Eighth, Lynn Brookhart with the Radio Reactor at 186.09. And unfortunately, ninth with a out of bounds run was Cole Forrester on the Ham Down Triple Chevy machine of the Forrester family. So, and rounding out the night at the Buck was a awesome class of 466 hot farm tractors. And you say more motorsports, Ray Norris with Pack and Heat. I mean, just heads and tails above the class right now, man. 352.38 to take the win with his John Deere. Second was Nick Morrison. And let me tell you what, he's working with the new setup this year, and he was second at 345.90. He's not too far behind already. So, third, Paul Richardson. Very proud of him with the venomous Alice Chalmers at 339.64. Fourth was Doug Heyman with Bull's Binder at 330.93. Fifth was Dave Doherty with the Buzzard Bait Oliver, 327.43. That's what I love about this class. There's so many tractor brands here, you know.
Yep.
Sixth was Alan Lynch, still cutting his teeth with his tractor. Sixth place, 320.11 on a tractor he calls Betting on Green. That's the old Satoff family affair tractor. Seventh was Jeff King with High Cotton at 303.62. Eighth was Stephen Hall with the Holland Harvester at 281.19. Ninth, Ike Riggs with a Cummins-powered white tractor, 244.57. We got it off the line this time, Ike, and we went up the track. Good job.
Making improvements step by step.
That's right. 10th place, Kurt Collins at 198.38 with the Cornfield Cadillac. So They had turbo problems, sounded like so. Nice show at the Buck. That was actually I've been there. I didn't get to the previous show. I showed up. I didn't get there till 9:30 because we were doing hay here. So it was nice to get there, and I sat in and got to working with my Joan Keene. Of course, they're on here. Andy is, and she does the filming at the Buck for me. Does a wonderful job, and we'll see the hot farm class tonight is the first class during our video section of the show. So. What was I going to say? I was going somewhere. I got to okay. What I was going to say is I was.
So you're talking about your camera.
my still shot photo camera. I went in and did some changes with that, and wow, man, I'm finding some other things I really like about that. So they give me the opportunity to. She gives me the opportunity with her filming. I have the opportunity to sit there and tinker, and I found a few things I like. So hopefully soon in the future I'll be able to work with it a little more. Fayette Spring Power Pool, Dunbar, Pennsylvania. We sent Tanner Snellbaker out there along with
Ty Purnell.
Ty Supercats. Tyrus.
Yeah.
I like to call him. Anyway, Hot Farm Tractors was the first class there and the largest class. 17 Hot Farm Tractors. They run, most of them are 600 cubic inch. So.
Clint's giving you a hard time.
Uh-oh. Yes, for a change. You're right. I got to sit down and watch all night to a camera. So, Nick Thyman took the win with his International 1066 at 340.48. Second was Dave Walter with his Red Power International at 332.31. Third, I'm going to try this. Troy Kucherenko with the Farm Nothing International, 330.80. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad.
Sounded good on my end.
Yeah. Fourth was the Big Daddy International of Carl Way III at 330.38. Fifth was Mookman's Mojo, Brian McConnell at 329.45. That's a past champion with Power Pulling Productions. Gary Reinsel with the Holy Terror International at 315.97 was sixth. Seventh was the Troublemaker International of Aaron Smith at 315.57. I promise you there's other tractors other than internationals in the class. Eighth was the International 1066 of Randy Wargo at 309.58. Ninth, Always Deer Season John Deere of Ron Bowser was 304.83. 10th was Michael Tyhonis with the Charlie's Angel International at 304.79. 11th was John Wilhelm with the Making Hay International at 300.10. 12th was Jesse Lilly with the Leadfoot International at 288.95. 13th was Hell's Fire of Greg LeMasters, the International 1066 at 283.37. 14th, Tim Graham with the Ford 9000 at 282.82. 15th was Brady Shaw with the American Financial Concepts International at 269.88. 16th was Adam Smith with the Wild Child Express John Deere at 258.74. And Van Peterson with the Papa Pete Ford 8600 at 248.30. What a class of tractors. Awesome. Say something.
Oh, I'm just over here prepping for my next segment. Trying to figure out which event I'm going to promote first.
You do realize it's 8:30 already, so I'm glad
I know. We did not plan very well.
Anyway, limited pro stock 3.0 diesel 4x4 trucks. Charlie Record with the Ain't Cheating Yet Dodge took the win at 291.05. Second was Adam Har with the Mutt Ford at 290.89. Third was Corey Baker with the Girls Night Out Chevy, 289.90. Fourth, the Patriot Dodge of Greg Young, 287.75. Fifth, the CPP Diesel Dodge of Jamie Lent at 285.11. And Cole Jackson rounded out the class in sixth with the Never Enough Dodge at 281.48. Okay. And I got one more class. I do not. I got two more classes.
I was like, I think you should have two more.
Yep. So we did have the Limited Pro at Super Farm Tractors as well. And taking the win, I'm going to say it's either Tim Puglisi. That's how I've always heard it pronounced.
That's how I think it's pronounced.
Yeah. He took the win with Dear Friend, the John Deere, at 284.93. Second was Greg Farringer with the Smokin' John Deere at 284.27. Third was Nick Harr with the Mad Dog International, 283.58. That is the old Tom Bear and the old Hillbilly Spare tractor.
See, we were just talking about that tractor on
Yes,
Friday
we
night.
were. Yep. And fourth also was Nick Carr with the Devil Dog at 278.65. Dan Park was fifth. The Saturday Night Hooker at 273.55, no pun intended. Sixth was Barn Burner 2 of Brady Merman at 264 and 32. Seventh was Nathan Graham with the Blue Reaper at 256 and 13. Eighth was One Hot Run, the Poverty Case of Vera Kickle at 246.04. Had a nice little fire there during his run, unfortunately. And ninth was Kayla Graham on the Bullet Blue at 234.38. So she got her up the track. She went 234 feet. Good for her.
Yep.
Bigger distances are coming, dear. And
if they would have used the what's it called when they use the sled, like how far the sled traveled? The
Agtronics, yeah.
Agtronics. If they'd have used Agtronics, she'd have been right up there.
That's right. They had a little crooked run, but that's okay.
Yep.
And we rounded out the night with the Super Street Gas 4x4 trucks, which will also is the second class tonight in the video segment. And taking the win was Bobby Joe Duke with Driving Miss Daisy. It's a Chevy at 312.85. Ron Unger with the Undertaker Chevy was second at 305.47. Pretty. Your last name is Unger, and you name your truck Undertaker. That's pretty cool. Brett Cassier with he was third with his yellow Chevy, as it's said here, 304.39. Fourth was the Out of Control of Ethan Robbins at 302.56. Fifth was Judgment Day of Rob Forel, 298.20. Carl Barnhart was sixth with the Midlife Crisis at 297.87. Seventh was the Ford of James Blair at 297.04. Eighth was the True American Hero Chevy of Ray Unger at 285.66. Ninth was the Slightly Twisted 2 of Jim Rapsick. I'm going to say Rapsick, okay, at 277.24. On the sheet it says Rap Chap, but I know it's not Rap Chap. It's Rap Chick or something like that. But anyway, 10th was the GMC of Dan Gresco. I'm sorry, it was a scratch. And then there was a Dodge that showed up, Andrew Savage with the Super Ram. And that was an exhibition run. There was no distance recorded here. So that was the Fayette Spring Power Pool, Full Pool Productions. Richard Love, the new owner. Got a hook under his belt here. So good start, guys. And I guess real quick while I'm yapping, then we'll go right back to you here quick.
Okay.
I'm really not ready, but I'll go ahead and talk anyway. This weekend at Buck Motorsports Park, we have a show that is being deemed Truck Wars. And it's going to be kind of it's usually a semi-truck weekend for the Buck. But just give me a second here. I'm going to go over here and try to pull up the.
Going to be all fancy smancy.
Well, maybe. We'll see. There we go. We just got to get it shared. But it is their Truck Wars.
Maybe. There it comes.
Yes, Truck Wars. And as you can see, they will have the Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling Pro Stock Semi Trucks, the Street Semi Trucks Pulling and Side-by-Side Drag Racing. They'll also have the Pro Stock Diesel four-wheel drive trucks from the East Coast Pro Pulling Circuit, as well as the Wild Wheel Standing two-wheel drive trucks. And this is all at 7 p.m. this Saturday at Buck Motorsports Park. And that's buckmotorsports.com. You can buy tickets online in advance or purchase them that day at the gate. So,
and it looks like they're also going to have side-by-side drag racing too with semis.
Yes, pulling side-by-side drag racing as well. Yeah, the street semis. So that'd be a pretty good deal. We'll go ahead and leave that banner up there for a few minutes here. But also will be Kempton, June 18th and June 19th. June 18th, Kempton. This is all East Coast Pro Pulling classes. The modified two-wheel drive trucks, Pro Stock Diesel four-wheel drive trucks, limited Pro Stock semis, and light Pro tractors will be at Kempton on Friday evening, and then Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Both days, 7 p.m. Will also be. That's the Buck. There we go. modified tractors, modified four-wheel drive trucks, light pro tractors, and the 466 hot farm will also be at Kempton. I know we've blabbed it 100 times, and we'll say it one more time. By 5 p.m. both days, pullers and crew. Try to be in the pits by 5 p.m. So, okay. And then we'll start next Saturday. Pocomoke City, Maryland will be a East Coast Pro pooling event. Actually, John and Gloria Smith promote that pool. They are the new owners of East Coast Pro Pooling. So this will be their home event, and they'll be running the Super Stock Pro Stock tractors, the 466 Hot Farm tractors, modified two-wheel drive trucks, Pro Stock diesel four-wheel drive trucks, and the first time for the limited Pro Stock semis will be at the Great Pocomoke City Fairgrounds. So there you go. It's a busy weekend coming up here. What else have we got? We've got I got a couple more things here real quick. I know Kendra's itching to move on here. Let me pull them up here. USA East and Full Pool Productions will be at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds this Saturday. And I got to find it. Okay. I'm not sure what time the start time is here. I know it's Saturday.
I think it was 7 o'clock.
It should be. And that's going to be the Super Stock Pro Stock tractors, the Limited Pro Stock Diesel or 3.0 trucks, and the Posse semis will be there. 3 classes slated to be at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds, promoted by the Hoyt family. Let's see. There's one more here for you. Just got to find it. There's also a 2-day Thunder event at Listy Grove, or Listy, Pennsylvania, Freedom's, Pennsylvania, Listy Grove, I'm sorry, 404 Village Road. And this is the Truck and Tractor Pull 2-day Thunder, June 18th and 19th. Friday at 7 p.m. will be the 2.5 diesel trucks, Hot Rod V8 tractors, full pool production rules. Street semi, stock street semi, both will be Listy rules. Run What You Brung will be Full Pool Productions. National Sportsman 4x4 Dragon Motorsports Park rules, and 9500 Hot Farm will be Full Pool Productions. Saturday, looks like 6 p.m. on Saturday. Small block, high output. Big block, high output. I'm not sure who that pooling group is. I'm familiar with it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head here. Non-farm, open gas 4x4. Both of those will be Listy rules. Hot Rod V8 tractors, Full Pool Productions. 4500 modified trucks. It will be interstate rules. And 3.0 limited pro diesel will be PPL rules. And then the hot street semi with Listy rules. And admission is, I can't read it. It kept the banner. It's 12 and up is $10. It says so. Admissions ages 0 to 11 is free. 12 and up is $10. Okay, it's just worded a little differently. So, again, that's at the Listy Grove in Freedom's, Pennsylvania. Okay, what you got, Kendra?
I have 3 events to cover, 2 for Interstate and 1 for Snyder County / Beast of the East. First, we'll start with the pool that I will be at this Saturday night, going out to Deep Creek Lake, Maryland, or McHenry, Maryland, for the Western Maryland Championship Truck and Tractor Pool at the Garrett. Oh, I'm back. At the Garrett County Fairgrounds. All proceeds will be benefiting the Grantsville Fire Department. Mark Miller is a super great guy, and he says he's just going to pass everything along right to the fire department. So it's going to be a great fundraiser for them. Saturday, June 19th at 6 o'clock p.m. Admission is $10. A pit pass is $20. So the classes that are going to be running that night are the 7700 light limited turbos, the 10,000 Pro Farm, the Interstate 2-wheel drive trucks are going to be making an appearance, the street diesel pickups, as well as the mod turbo tractors. So again, that's McHenry, Maryland, better known as Deep Creek Lake. And you will literally be pulling right beside the lake. So make a weekend out of it if you're going to be in the area. The second pool going on for Interstate is going to be at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds in Carneysville, West Virginia. Start time of 7 o'clock p.m. Admission is $12. Kids 12 and under are free. The classes that are going to be there that night are the 7800 Modifieds, the 13.5 Farm Stock, the 5800 Street Gas 4x4, 8000 Street Diesels, and the 6200 Modified 4x4s. And then everybody who was watching, the Beast of the East is having their second event. Snyder County will be having 2 points hooks. No, I'm sorry, 3 points classes there. The hot stock tractors, the 2.6 smoothbore diesel trucks, and the 3.0 Limited Pro diesel trucks. They're also going to be having their hot farm class, or what do they call it now? 13,000.
It's 12,000 enhanced farm.
Enhanced farm stock. I was like, I know they changed the name, but I can't remember. They will be running that class, but it will not be a points class. They will also be running the 9,500 farm stock class and a 13,000 farm stock. The other truck class options that they're going to have is a street diesel, a street gas, a super street gas, a street semi, and a limited pro stock semi. Start time will be 7 o'clock again on June 19th. There is pulling everywhere on June the 19th.
I have 2 more to add. I just pulled up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Again, so the Beast of the East will be at the Lebanon Valley Expo Center and Fairgrounds there in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. And they have a Facebook page and a Facebook event if you have any questions for those events too. Back to you.
Okay, that's all you got there. We will include Dragon Motorsports June 19th in Orange, Virginia. I don't have a start time in front of me here. So you'll have to go to dragonpools.com for more information on that. And at Orange, Virginia, they're going to be running the 10,000 Super Pro Farm, the National Sportsman 4x4 trucks, 12,000 Altered Farm, 6,400 Pro Stock 4-wheel drive, 15,000 farm tractors, and the Hot Street Diesel pickups. Also, June 19th, Dragon Motorsports at 6 p.m., Amelia, Virginia, the 6,200 Outlaw 4-wheel drive trucks, the 3.0 Pro Stock Diesel 4-wheel drive, 6,200 Small Block 4-wheel drive, 5,000 Economy Modified, Street Gas pickups, and Street Diesel pickups. 6 p.m., Amelia, Virginia. So there's 2. I'm telling you, from Virginia to Pennsylvania and beyond. I mean, we've got, sure, and there's other pools too. And I know there's a big one. Actually, you know what?
This has to be one of the busiest weekends in bowling this whole summer.
Absolutely. I got another one here. This is the Children's Miracle Power Pool, the Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League Champion Seed Western Series and Silver Series. Friday, June 18th, 7 p.m. Start. Gates will open at 3 p.m. Adults are $20. Age 12 and under are free. This is at the Paris Fairgrounds in Paris, Missouri at 415 East Locust Street. Come out and support this pool. Again, it's Children's Miracle Power Pool. Classes are, nice lineup of classes, 9,500 Limited Pro Stock Tractors, Light Limited Super Stock Tractors, and the Air Dog Limited Pro Diesel Trucks. The Pro Farm Tractors, 8,500 Limited Pro Stock Tractors, the Light Pro Stock Tractors, that's the Silver Series, and the Super Modified 2-wheel drive trucks. Children's Miracle Power Pool, Paris, Missouri. If you're in the area there, please go support that. Sounds like a good deal. So, I don't know the specifics, but I'm sure it's probably some kind of a money raiser. So they would appreciate your support. It's 8:45. It's 8:40. This is why I don't book guests on busy nights, because I know, you know.
Oh, imagine next week we're going to have to be almost short with our results, just because we'll have 2 hours worth of results next week.
We can shorten it up. I mean, I read every result I had. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Good. So we can shorten it up, but I don't think we'll have to worry. Well, we'll see. But anyway,
we'll just have to see what we can
come up with. Mike Walker, absolutely. My apologies. Toma, Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Dairyland Nationals is next week.
Yeah, it's next week, not this coming week.
It's next week, Michael. But he's just telling.
Get your facts straight, man. You're supposed to be our national correspondent.
That's right.
And I only know that because we looked it up to see if we could take airborne out there, and that's fingers crossed if they can get everything back together. Because there's no interstate hooks next week, so everybody can go out.
Lost my other screen. Anyway, okay. With that said, I really do. I got about 30 minutes worth of good video here. Like again, once again, we're going to start with the June 12th event from this past Saturday that Joan Keene filmed for us at the Buck at the 466 Hot Fun Fest. So let's go ahead and get this thing going here. Again, if we're too loud or too soft on the volume, just holler. And like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up, ring that bell for notifications. We have a video every day.
May remember some of this.
Once again, feel free to ask any questions, folks. We're sitting here in the background and glad to answer. Remember, this is a family channel. Here comes a white. That's what I love about this class. It's different colors. And my volume dialed up.
I don't know, it didn't seem like the clutch was locked in there. And when it did, you start getting under the turbo.
There's a healthy Bill Grove again.
The engine, you hear that puffing sound.
Look at there.
With the turbo emblem on the side, yeah. I just can't make out with the grill there. Maybe early 70s.
That's Andy.
Yeah.
Andy's be kind of happy. He's the hooker. He hooks. He doesn't get to see this angle much.
Number one.
Here he comes.
See if a John Deere can get out there and make a difference.
Jeez, he's got that thing dialed in.
Getting her done.
I got a question. Did that John Deere just beat all the red tractors? Right, yeah. I noticed there's a lot more John Deere fans now on that car. And what is it, terrible? All right, Red's got the work cut out for him.
Good one, Mike.
Ooh.
I think the kill switch might have been hit on that one. That stopped way too fast. Maybe the sled operator did it. Maybe the bouncing can do it too. Well, it almost looked like all four tires came off the ground when that went into the bounce. I don't know if he has a turbocharger issue perhaps, but boy, it sure didn't. RPMs came down on it a little bit. That turbo just didn't have anything for it. It'll get those files. Magnetic drain plug. Catch all that. That's right. Alright, he took number 2 a few weeks ago. Let's see what he can do on the buck track.
That's a nice run too.
Yeah, that's McMarsh.
As he is, there's a lot of Deere fans that are not looking real happy, but they're not real sure. Oh no, that Deere is out there at 352. That was far.
Here comes the happiest fellow of the night. Right here. What a run. See what it is? The sticker right above that tire. You look on that black part of the chassis. Right above the front column.
Alright, let's find out what he does.
Yeah. Those guys were flying, man. That was a nice.
Say, that looked like a really good class.
Yep. Now we'll get into some trucks. Super Street 4x4 out of Dunbar, Pennsylvania. And this class was filmed by Tanner Snellbaker. Tanner was a little tired, so. Again, Tanner was tired. We're on fine, wonderful.
That's a pretty cool paint job there on that truck.
That's that true American hero stuff. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Clark. Yeah, my national correspondent didn't bother to relay that to me. Michael.
He's fired.
But yes, they Tampico, Indiana, this weekend is the first is a for the Pro Stock Tractor Class Champions Tour. The LTM. Right down to the last inch.
Yeah. Crowd like that one, that's for sure.
Mr. Rat Tap.
Tell you what, they're not short on seating there. Look at all the bleachers they got lined up there.
Yes. Thank you for that, Randy. from Brazil. How about that? Now, Kendra, if this was my truck, beautiful truck, you know what I would name it?
What's that?
Needmore Ford. Because he lives in Needmore, Pennsylvania, where the drag race was that night with your cousin.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, I wonder if we're related. And I was like,
Yeah,
I wonder
right.
where he's from. And
Yep,
my
there you go.
family's originally from Needmore, Pennsylvania. Like my grandfather and all them. That's interesting.
Carl, run and hide the truck. That's all I gotta say. Ooh, hang in there, Tanner. Come on, boy. I'll be having a talk with him.
Guess he was waiting on the truck to make a hard left there.
I'm thinking he had the pivot knob a little too tight. It was
Yeah.
jumping on him. Dang kids. Or maybe that set knob was too loose.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish off the night here with the unlimited super stock tractors from the Session 2 at Benson, Mule City 300. It's a good class. We appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. We're, probably 10 to 13 minutes in the next class, and then that'll be it. But check it out. It's a good class. Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League Champions Tour right here. Hooker Bob and Scott A. Jones. Looky there. We appreciate you stopping in there, Aldo. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we love trucker tractor for sure.
These things are nuts.
Ain't they crazy? I love them. Don't get to see them as much as you used to.
The original judge.
This is also filmed by town.
Well, as far as that's a new tractor, they are still working combustion. That has been a project there in Toledo, Ohio, for their home area. They've been working on this tractor over the last couple of years to bring it out. And Ron will get everything worked out.
Don't blink. Don't
Yeah,
blink.
exactly. He was absolutely flying. That was awesome.
Yep. Like the little piggy on a Geico commercial say, pure adrenaline.
Yeah. Move that Lita cone.
Exactly.
All right, Austin, with that one to bring in your system from Motorsports Park. Here once again. And let's give a nice round of applause to the winner of our mini-drive competition here tonight, Austin Boyd.
I remember when Afghanistan were running regional super and alcohol, but man, there's a step above that here.
Yeah. Maybe 2 steps. Zoomed way on in there, didn't he?
Yeah. He likes to play with fire. Josh got his hands full with this one.
Yeah.
It makes a couple of horsepower.
Just like 3 or 4 maybe.
Man. What a ride.
Looked like there was definitely some soft spots there in the track.
Don't go there, Clint. Maybe squirt with that liter cone.
I love to watch them look for it. Like when they get to the end man, all their heads just turn left and just stare. Ruh-roh.
Well, mention Andy Keene was actually hooking the sled on the other track. That's what I've been told. I was told I got to get my butt down there next time. Yeah, Andy, we're going to get the mods on here. We just had the minis on last week, but we'll get the mods on here too. Even a late pro. What the heck? That's a wrap, kids. Colin Ross, that diesel tractor. How about that? Best in the business, right there, man. When you know, one of the best when it comes to diesel supers. So.
Yep. cool to see them out there trying to do what they say can't be done.
Yes, that's correct. And they're doing it. Well, that's going to be a wrap for us tonight. Again, plenty to go do this weekend if you want to go see a truck and tractor pull. There's plenty
All
of events.
over the place.
I can start eastcoastpropooling.org, propooling.com. My goodness, it goes on and on. interstatepullers.com,
Dragonpools.com.
dragonpools.com, fullpoolproductions.com,
SCTPA.com, or are they .com or .org?
they're .com.
.com.
Snyder County. They're SCTPA pool, I think, .com. But yeah, plenty. And ntpapool.com, all across the United States. Especially this weekend, there is a lot of pools. ITPA, it's just
Everywhere.
a list yay long and then some.
Yep.
To get a schedule. So check it out, man. This weekend's a busy weekend here in the East, and hopefully everybody has a successful pool. Weather looks good here in the East, so it should be not too hot, not too chilly at night, and no rain as far as I know. So yeah, let's get her done, man. I'll be gone 2 days. I'll be back sometime late Saturday night, so I've got plenty of editing ahead of me. I got let's see, I'll have one at the Buck, and I'll have a person at Beast of the East, and I will be in Kempton, Pennsylvania Friday and Saturday. So yes, Clark, you bet. We're opening back up, and we're pulling trucks and tractors, and we're having fun. So sure has been fun so far. So
last year everybody was, searching for a place to go pulling. This week, trying to decide which one to go to.
Yeah, it's a good, I guess.
Yeah.
A good decision to have to make, but
absolutely
a good problem to have, I should say. But promoters are doing good, pullers are having fun, so we haven't really destructed too many vehicles yet, so we're having fun. So
absolutely.
Okay, until I can't do nothing this Friday, I'll be out of town, but until next Wednesday, we're going to have loads. Again, I don't know.
Lots to talk about next week.
We'll see. We'll see how much we have. We may have 1 or 2 videos. We'll see. This depends on how much we've got to talk about. So until then, we'll see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. And like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, man. It goes a long way with us growing here on YouTube. So, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep going. So, thanks everybody. Let's see. Indiana, absolutely. Tampico, I believe it's this Saturday. Herb was talking about Tampico, Indiana. Lucas Oil has its first Pro Stock Champions Tour event, so there is a good somebody banging on the door already. But check that propooling.com, Chris. Check out propooling.com. NTPA is getting ready to get kicking off here at Toma here in 2 weeks. So there's plenty coming. So okay. With that said, I got to get out of here. It's almost 9:30. So until then,
see you guys next week.
We will see you guys next Wednesday, 8 p.m. See ya.